Hi, this is Tricia, and as promised, here's a quick head-to-head with last year's original Anker SoundCore speaker and this year's new updated and slightly different SoundCore Boost. Okay, the red one is last year's favourite. It really was one of my favourite speakers of last year. It's a great size. You get very good sound from 6 watts of speakers, which I thought was a fair amount at the time. And you get 24 hours of battery life. You really do get 24 hours of battery life. I wouldn't say I've actually counted it for 24 hours, but I haven't managed to drain it yet before I've thought, okay, it's getting a bit bad, I do need to give it a boost. It lasts for ages. The only other thing that was possibly a downer was it was quite loud when you switched it on. It didn't bother me, but somebody that responded to one of my reviews on Anker speakers was asking how loud they were. Because if you're sharing a house or a flat with people, you don't necessarily want to wake them up with the bingle before you listen to a bit of quiet music. Okay, that's last year's. This, it's not the update to the SoundCore. There is the SoundCore 2, which has got some waterproofing. This is the SoundCore Boost, which has got a boost button or an up button as well. It's also got some waterproofing, or rather splash proofing. It's not anything you'd want to immerse, but if it gets rained on, you've got no worries at all. I mean, you can tell it's got some waterproofing because of the cover on the charging port there, which is a good solid cover. Okay, now as well, you can see it's bigger. It's physically bigger. In every dimension, it's taller, it's deeper. Is it longer? Let's have a look. Yep, it is slightly longer as well. In every dimension, it's just a little bit bigger. But in sound, it's one heck of a lot bigger. Because whereas this thing sounds good with its 6 watts of speakers, this thing growls with its 20 watts of speakers. That's quite a difference. Now, to be fair, I've never turned this up very high because I've no need to. This one I have turned up higher to get the same volume as I'd use at this one, but both of them do as much sound as I'm likely to want. I mean, I'm not going to do big parties anywhere with a little Bluetooth speaker. You know, it's okay for a few friends around or a bit of a groove if you're out camping, but you really don't want that much grunt out of a speaker. Not in overall volume anyway, or I don't anyway. So okay, what about a comparison? Well, this has got more grunt. It's also got a really useful indicator of how much battery you've used. It's got a bass boost. It's got shower proofing. Quite a lot of waterproofing. It's not immersion, but just about anything. But if you've got a kid with a super soaker about, you don't have to worry about your speaker. But one thing that this beastie wins on is battery power. This one will last for 12 hours, which is not bad, particularly with the amount of sound you can get out of it. This one, 24 hours. Now that's a long time, and considering that Bluetooth speakers are really useful when you're out of the house. So when we went camping, somewhere where there was no electric hookup for a few days, guess which speaker came with us? Yep, damn right. That original SoundCore is brilliant. Now overall, when I'm at home, this is my go-to speaker. When I'm going anywhere, I want my other SoundCore, I really do. If you're going away somewhere without electric for a few days, you don't even have to think about packing another power bank just to keep it charged up. And as well as that, there's the price. Okay, with Anker, you get a good deal with these anyway. But recently, this old SoundCore, if I remember rightly on the Amazon sales and such, is about half the price. So okay, on everything apart from 2 counts, the big SoundCore Boost wins. On battery life and price, it's still the old favourite original. So there you go. There's the head-to-head. Last year's Anker SoundCore and this year's Anker SoundCore Boost.